WROI News, connecting you with your local, statewide, and national leaders. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI. It's time to take a look at your local news. The news today is brought to you by Parkway Body Shop, collision repair experts right across from Rochester High School. And by Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. For reasonable prices, experience, and excellent customer service, call them today at 574-223-6307 or on their cell at 574-727-0005. We are currently sitting at 58 degrees under a partly cloudy sky here in downtown Rochester. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. The Eastern Pulaski School Board met and heard the legislative report from Superintendent Dan Foster. Mr. Foster then appeared on WROI and told us about one proposed bill and its impact on local schools.
Another bill that has great consternation for us is House Bill 1404, which is school accountability. This seems like a moving target, as does everything we do in education nowadays, is redoing the accountability system so it aligns with the graduation pathways.
He went on to say he doesn't have a problem with the goal of the bill, but its methodology is another thing entirely.
I am fully on board with that. I understand that. However, the troubling part is that they want to include post-secondary outcome measures. And, when they're looking at 6 to 12 months after a student leaves high school, for example, a student that does well in high school, they graduate high school, maybe has a core 40 or academic honors, they go to college, there's some family things going on, and the student has to drop out of college for the time being. And how are we accountable for that? And secondly, how is that all going to be measured? Who's going to be measured it? And where's the funding for it going to come from?
Mr. Foster says it's not logical to judge a school based on what students do long after they leave.
I don't think anybody in any of my associations has complained about restructuring the accountability. Hey, the graduation pathways are here. There's some really positive things that are going to come from that. So it makes sense to have accountability designed around that. But trying to judge us for something that, by the time their kid might be 19 years old, that does 9 months after they've graduated high school, I have a problem with that. That just doesn't make sense to me.
And again, that was Eastern Pulaski Superintendent Dan Foster. The Woodlawn Hospital Board met and went over the financial reports for January. Woodlawn CEO John Alley was our guest on WROI, and he talked about working on the hospital budget and predicting month to month what expenses will be.
For expenses this month for January, we were really close. A little over what we call our employee benefits. We're self-funded for our insurance. And like any other business, at the end of the year, we have, everybody's deductibles and co-pays are all met. So they get a lot of things done in November and December. And we're seeing some of those bills actually come through in January. So we were about $300,000 over budget in employee benefits for the month. But we go back and look, it was just a lot of activity with folks getting a lot of last minute things. It's kind of like little tune-ups going in at the end of the year. Like, let's get this done. I've got my deductible and co-pays met, so let's get some procedures done.
And again, that was Woodlawn Hospital CEO John Alley. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this.
Hello, this is Dan from Parkway Body Shop. May not look like it, but spring's right around the corner. Sectionals, March Madness, and baseball spring training. I bet you have some dents and bruises on your car from the winter. Don't forget, Parkway Body Shop is here for all your auto body needs. We work with all insurance, and we want the opportunity to get your car in great shape for the spring. Make sure you tell your insurance we want to go to Parkway, and we'll take care of the rest. For a free estimate, call or stop by our shop. We're located at 1646 Park Road across from the high school, or call 223-5017. That's 223-5017.
Ulrich Heating and Cooling is proud to announce their new name change. With the addition of Bob Kite, Lloyd and Sandra's grandson, they are now Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Together, they bring expert service and sales for all your heating and cooling needs. They are your local Armstrong Air representative. Armstrong Air is designed to deliver substantial durability, comfort, and energy efficiency. Call 574-223-6307 for service on any type of heating or air conditioning system. That's Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Licensed, insured, and bonded. Locally owned and operated for over 35 years.
And again, we're sitting at 58 degrees under a partly cloudy sky here in downtown Rochester. Winnemac is at 58 degrees and Wabash is at 60 degrees. We continue to see a partly cloudy to cloudy sky the rest of the afternoon. We do have a high near 59 and could see some wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, we see a chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 53 and some wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms are likely. We see some wind gusts as high as 45 miles per hour and a high near 68. Tomorrow night, a chance of showers before 11 p.m. with wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy when the rain stops with a low around 38. On Friday, we see another chance of showers with a high near 41, wind gusts up around 25 miles per hour and a low around 27. Saturday, that wind finally dies down. We see a partly sunny sky with a high near 37 and a low around 26. And on Sunday, it'll be partly sunny with a high near 42 and a low around 26. Again, 60 degrees in Wabash, 58 degrees in Winnemac, 58 degrees here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by the experienced professionals at Parkway Body Shop of Rochester. Call them at 574-223-5017. And by Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Find out how you can save on your fuel bills with the latest in heating and cooling products. And for WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.